I didn't see Heather's family there.
Heather was a foster kid, in and out of homes with screwed up people. Like a bad movie of the week, she always said.
It must be hard for you, seeing a room emptied like that, all trace of her vanished, and me moved in.
Actually, her room was always kind of empty. She didn't accumulate stuff the way other people do. She was just so used to moving around all the time.
Well, I hope you kept something of hers to remember her by.
The only thing she cared about was this goofy stuffed bear. What the hell do you want?
To talk?
Maybe I should go.
Thank you. This is a family matter.
What the hell do you know about family? I've barely known Cory a week, and she's already more family to me than you ever were.
That's what Shannon wants you to think.
And why shouldn't I?
Because she's got you selling self-respect for money.
Maybe I could take off all my clothes in front of lots of men and a camera, and maybe then I could call it by a different name.
It's more than just the name that's different.
You can't even be honest with yourself.
Runs in the family, I guess. Because if you ever stop to think where I got all that money I sent home every time Dad lost his job or Mom drank up the rent, you'd realize how I know what this life will do to you.
Wow. Wow. Now that's amazing. How did they do that? Oh, that's even more amazing.
That's gotta hurt. Nah.
Pretty impressive clientele, wouldn't you say? Half of them make the councilman look like a secretary.
Cory, are you sure Michelle's not in on this?
I don't think she has a clue. Heather was working this alone.
So what's our next move?
It's ruining an old friend's day.
What do you want from me?
Need your help nailing Shannon Draper.
So now you're blackmailing me too.
We're doing you a favor, Mr. Hammond. There's other ways we can do this, but they'd be much more damaging.
So you're saying if I cooperate, this won't come back to haunt me?
We're saying the murder case and the pictures will go away. Your conscience I can't speak for.
Okay, explain to me again why he put the brooch back out where anyone can grab it.
So it could be stolen again. The clerk said the second kid looked exactly like Bill Jr., only younger. You're not with me, are you, DC? You want to spell this out for you, man? It is not a hunch. It is pure Victor Del Toro genius. Check this out. Bingo. Come on.
Hold it, kid.
Hand it over.
If I do, will you let me go?
No. Now give it to me. Now, your last name wouldn't happen to be McKenna, would it? Let's go.
No more explanations, no reassuring smiles. You want to play tough? I'll play tough.
What are you gonna do, Elliot? You gonna call a press conference and say you're being blackmailed by the woman who supplies you with your sex objects the age of your daughter?
If I have to.
Well, you'd be lying. I am not blackmailing you.
Really? Then who sent me this? The this you said you destroyed.
First of all, I thought I got all of these, including negatives. Secondly, if I needed to squeeze someone, do you really think I would bother with a squirrely city councilman?
You whore.
And you are a John, but by no means my most wealthy, my most powerful, or the one with the most to hide. Think it through, Elliot. We are both being played.
This woman came to my office. She gave me this and a note demanding $25,000.
What did she look like?
Late 20s, great body, dark hair, dark eyes. Look right through you. Sharp.
I appreciate you giving me a chance to explain, Officer Del Toro.
I'd like to keep your boys from having a record they don't deserve. Are you pawn the brooch?
Yeah. My wife and I both work, but these boys, they just grow out of stuff so fast and they eat so much.
It's your wife's jewelry?
Her grandmother's. It's an heirloom. Hilda said that it would be okay for me to pawn the brooch. She meant the one I gave her. When she finds out, she's gonna kill me.
This might sound crazy, but have you thought about buying it back, Mr. McKenna?
That SOB cheated me. I got $250 on Huck. He puts it in the window for $2,200.
Hey, I know it's not fair, but you cannot send in your boys to commit a crime just to get even.
I offered him $550. I offered him $650. If the boys had got away with it, I would have sent in $800 in cash. I can't afford more.
Couldn't you just try explaining what happened to your wife?
This is Hilda. If you want to leave a message for me or anyone else, keep it short.
She sounds friendly. Where have you been?
Shopping, handsome.
Shannon wants to see you.
Reception's good. Looks like they took the bait.
Why not? Bait's attractive.
I shouldn't have crashed your date. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself.
It's very flattering how you feel, TC. But you broke rules.
And Alan wouldn't break the rules.
Who's Alan? I dumped him. I just wasn't myself with him. He wasn't funny. He didn't joke with me or tease me.
What are you saying?
Nobody can know. Palermo finds out, he'll separate us.
Just for the record, I don't care if we're separated on the job, as long as I have you the rest of the time.
Just the same. Let's keep things quiet until we know where it's going, okay?
Our little secret.
One last thing.
What?
Never kiss me when I'm on duty.
Very unprofessional.
And distracting. One more last thing.
What?
That rule does not apply when I'm off duty. Understood?
Perfectly.
There you go.
He listened to reason?
You listened to my reason.
And $650 was enough?
He was willing to call it a deal. But more importantly, he decided not to press any charges against your boys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, by rights, I should book you. There's a list of possible charges, and none of them are pretty.
I know. I wasn't thinking very clearly.
You're right.
If you have to, I understand.
Just take care of your boys. And make sure you get that brooch back before your wife finds it missing.
Isn't that about the ugliest thing you've ever seen?
It's pretty bad. Have a good day. Watch your back.